Welcome back to Tacoma Report. I'm Laura Proctor. Today we're joined by Lisa Jaret, Tacoma Creates Program Manager for the City of Tacoma, to talk about Tacoma Creates. Since the initiative was passed in 2018, Tacoma Creates has invested more than $30 million in local cultural organizations, helping to make arts, culture, heritage, and science more accessible to people across Tacoma. Lisa, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
Absolutely. So I've got a few questions for you to share with our viewers, give them a little more information about what's going on. So Lisa, can you tell our viewers, Tacoma Creates was recently authorized through 2032. What does this milestone mean for Tacoma's cultural community and for the future of the program?
Yeah, it's a really exciting milestone. It is an incredible vote of confidence and of recognition of the work that the cultural organizations do in Tacoma. It was first voted on in 2018 by Tacoma voters, and since that time, the organizations have done incredible work, and they have demonstrated a return on this public investment. And based on all that good work, just last month, City Council voted to reauthorize the program through 2032, as you said. And so it means stability for the cultural sector. It means that they can keep doing all of this incredible good work to support the community. And it's also really important right now because there's so many changes in other kinds of funding that nonprofits are able to access. And so having this kind of stable investment from our local city is incredible.
Well, that's absolutely wonderful that they've extended it. So that's, definitely a good thing for the organization and the program and everything that you're doing. So the current funding cycle is supporting 79 organizations across Tacoma. How does Tacoma Creates ensure these investments sustain and expand Tacoma's vital and vibrant cultural sector?
Yeah, so 79 organizations, which is incredible.
Yes.
And that includes the largest cultural institutions in town, as well as so many small community-based, volunteer-led programs. It includes everything that classes, workshops, performances, exhibitions, festivals, and it's public funding. So there's a public process for accessing the funding. There's an application, there's a review process. And so organizations, when they're applying for this funding, they're demonstrating how they're meeting the funding priorities. They're demonstrating how they're going to serve community. And key in our funding priorities is a lot of focus on equity and access. And so the ways that organizations are getting out into the community, serving different populations in different parts of the city, that's one of the things that I think is really adding to the vibrancy of our cultural sector, is that it is more diverse and more inclusive than it's ever been.
Absolutely, I love that. So Lisa, the Tacoma Creates 2024-2025 annual report is about to launch and includes highlights on impacts, dollars distributed, and programs supported. So first part of this question is, what are some of the key takeaways or successes that stand out to you from this year's report?
Yeah. So three things that I want to tell you about. First is just the overall scope of work. We were able to distribute $6 million to 69 organizations in the 24-25 program year. They produced a combined total of nearly 1,500 programs and events. Most of them were free. They counted a combined total of over 1 million participants at all of these programs. So the scope of work is incredible. Another key highlight is partnerships we have with a couple of very important institutions in our community, Tacoma Public Schools and Tacoma Public Library. With the schools, organizations that we fund partner with the schools to provide in-school learning opportunities, workshops, field trips. There's specific funding that supports transportation. So in the 24-25 program year, there were 280 cultural learning field trips for Tacoma Public School students, supported by Tacoma Creates. And with the library, organizations partner with the library to provide free programming at every branch across the city. Again, workshops, classes, performances, demonstrations, hands-on, make and take kinds of workshops. And there was an average of over 4 programs each week
Wow.
across the library system. And then the third area is just the way that the organizations locally have continued to evolve and grow and collaborate more with each other, which is just creating an increasingly strong cultural sector here.
Right. And I love how Tacoma Creates has so many options available and how they embrace everyone from every aspect so that, you know, everyone in the community has an opportunity to participate at some level. So I think that's really wonderful work that you all are doing. So the second part of the question, Lisa, when will it be available as far as the report goes, and where can the community find the yearly report?
Yeah, the annual report will be posted on our website, which is tacomacreates.org.
Okay.
It'll be up next week. And also at that website, we have an events calendar. And so that's where people can find listings of all of these different opportunities, like you mentioned.
Wonderful. So Lisa, final question. Looking ahead, what excites you most about the next chapter for Tacoma Creates and the local organizations it supports?
Yeah, I'm so excited that we get to embark on the second 7 years of Tacoma Creates. There's a lot of continual refining of the program that we're doing, continuing to figure out ways to support organizations and to support the sustainability. There's a couple of new things that'll happen in the second 7 years, including a capital funding program for cultural organizations that'll roll out in about a year and a half. And I think also the thing that I'm most excited about is the importance of this funding in our community, the importance of a public investment in the cultural sector. The work that these organizations do and the opportunities they provide, it brings people together for shared experiences. It helps people explore their own creativity. It helps people learn local history, science, learn about your own culture, learn about other people's cultures, think about things from different perspectives, build your empathy. These are all things that are so important now.
Absolutely.
And it just makes me really pleased to live in a city that has confirmed a commitment to a public investment in this work.
Wonderful. Well, we definitely appreciate, again, all that you're doing, all that Tacoma Creates is doing, the opportunities that they're providing for the community that they serve. We're so glad that you came on the show. We hope to have you back again soon with an update.
All right. Thank you, Laura.
Thank you, Lisa.